Hello, everybody in the YouTube world. It's the Tripmon here with a more Pokemon X and Y news through Korokoro Leaks, actually. I'm not one to post on Korokoro Leaks, but what the heck? This is actually really interesting mega news. Okay, I'm going to read this straight from the source where I found it. So this might sound a little weird. The next batch of Korokoro information has been posted to the Japanese forums, and this batch showcases more information about the upcoming game Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. This reveals Mega Altaria. Yes, Mega Altaria, who is a dragon fairy type with Pixelate, which means all its normal moves are now going to be turning to fairy type moves. No, but think of this typing. Dragon Fairy. My goodness. It loses the weakness it has from being a flying type, and also gains the strength of being... Wait a minute. I don't think fairy type is Is fairy type immune to itself? I'm not sure about that. Let me take a look. Fairy type... Freeze on my computer. No. Fairy type is damaged normally by fairy type, so... Your immunity, so he does not get he still has double damage against him. Huh. But anyway, it's a fairy dragon type, which is not done. This is the first one ever. That's the first one of it. Yeah. It took 6 generations to get a dark, took us 5 generations to get a dark psychic type. Haha! Buns. That's not the only mega we have here. Oh wait, I should probably talk about the look. Well, it kind of reminds me of a cloud-based Articuno. That's pretty much it. I was never a fan of Altaria, but I know a bunch of people, some people are, and I just want to show it off. Overall, I think it might be a good powerhouse, and it probably will be over time. It'll be great against dark fighting. It still has strength against fighting types. It'll be good against dark types, but it's now going to be weak to poison types. What you gonna do? Okay, next up on the list, we have Mega Lopunny! It's now a normal fighting type, with Scrappy ability. This thing is turned into a anti-ghost type Pokemon. Yeah, that's right. Anti-ghost type. That's what I'm calling it. Me, I like Lopunny. First time I ever went through Pokemon Diamond before even internet was invented, I found a Baneri in the forest and I raised it up to a Lopunny. It was part of my original team that used to beat the Elite Four in Diamond. So, overall, I do have a connection to Lopunny in my heart, but I am not a fan of this design. The design looks silly. I'm just saying, it looks a little silly with the leggings and everything. Oh, that looks just ridiculous. But I am happy she got that our Lopunny got a Mega Evolution, but it could have been better. Just saying. I'm not trying to rain on any parade or anything. I'm just saying. So I'm not going to spend more time on this. I'm going to change someone else's. Change it to a different one. Okay. It also confirms that when you change your Pikachu's clothes for contests, it gets special moves. Interesting. But this is also agreeing with my theory that all Pokemon will get clothes. That probably won't happen now because of this. Pikachu Rockstar gets the Meteor Mash ability. So that evil demon looking thing was Meteor Rockstar. He gets Meteor Mash? What the heck? Pikachu Psy D now is Electric Terrain. Huh? Pikachu Popstar knows Draining Kiss. Why are these Pokemon learning these? Why are you doing this to Pikachu? Pikachu Bella knows Icicle. The blue one knows Icicle Crash. Are you insane? And Pikachu Libra knows Pikachu Libra Luchadorcha knows Flying Press, which makes a lot of sense because the only other Pokemon that knows Flying Press is Halucha. Just fits. Pikachu Pikachu lead by going against Halucha in a one-on-one combat battle. I'm sorry, I'm getting to it. Okay, that's enough of that news. Well, actually, it does mean that my theory that all Pokemon getting customization is going to flop, which I am sad about. But I can deal, like everyone else can. Everyone can deal. You can all deal, right? I can't deal. Okay, next thing. Well, we have seen that Mega Salamence was announced today. It looks like a fly, which has Aerialite. Which, you remember Salamence, this thing looks correct. Okay, Bagon jumps off cliffs and crashes heads into the ground as it wants to fly. Shogun turns into a cocoon to grow into a bird. Salamence grows wings to fly, and Mega Salamence is just a better flyer, with losing its body limbs for more aerodynamic flight, with not needing to land at all, or maybe slightly land. Without the legs, it has less dominance on the ground and less body weight to hold it back from its sky-high dream of flying, which makes a lot of sense, and I love it. That is a cool design, and with Aerialite, just like Pixelate, all its normal type moves are now flying type moves, which will wreck house on so many Pokemon. And now our final release today. Contests are detailed, with you meeting a contest idol named Lucia, which means we'll be meeting an idol, which probably is this character right here. Who will give you special clothes for participating in Pokemon contests. That, I'm guessing, is the costumes for your Pokemon. But maybe my theory still holds water if you think about it. Maybe all Pokemon can dress up and they all get special moves! But if it's just in contests, it's still kind of dull. Anyway, you also receive a shiny Beldum through an event where it holds its Mega Stone. This event sounds more like an in-game event than an actual event like what they did with Chikorita and Torchic. Yeah, not Chikorita, Torchic. What they did with Torchic in X and Y. Of course, I got my X and Y Torchic, but still. I agree with other people. Actually, I've seen some other people reviews. That's how I know that this information do this. But I agree with some other ones that this is going to be an in-game event where we get Mega Metagross. Especially a shiny Mega Metagross. I know it's supposed to be a treat. But it's not special if you give it to us. Well, people get it anyway nowadays. But still, it's still amazing to look at, and that thing looks so freaking evil. I'm just saying, look at the thing. It's so evil. I probably covered it in my last video, but still, it's still epic. Still epic. Which means maybe the shiny Metagross you get is from a shiny Beldum that Steven gives you after you beat him, like he gives you the Beldum in the normal games, post-game. But maybe not. Maybe the shiny Beldum is a reward, like how people complained how I hate to get Beldum in post-game and not use it through the entire game. Maybe the shiny Beldum is a reward for doing the contest before you defeat the league, which means you'll get the shiny Beldum, and then you'll beat the league, which makes a lot of sense, and I hope it's true. That idea just popped in my head right now. Just right now. That's why I like recording these things without a script. But yeah, that's what I think would work. It might work, but it might also not. Never mind. Well, anyway, I'll catch you guys later in the next part, next time we get more news. I hope to catch you then. Till then, toodles.